followed
You
all
probably
the
just steal one of
directions.
those if you need it.
I followed all the directions to wash these, and it still kind of got weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked mine up.
Like cold water.
What's going on, ballers? Happy 5th of July to everybody. We hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Tonight we have the oldest rivalry going on in the AWA. We have the Southern Stingers taking on the Western Wolfpack. It's going to be a great matchup tonight. Let's get right into it. Dingers or nothing.
Deep. That is a grand slam. Jack Playhouse not ready to go home today. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk on. Gone. Grand slam. Playable in the gap. What a play. What a play. Peter McNeil.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight we have The Southern Stingers taking on the Western Wolfpack in another American League divisional matchup. Tonight on the mound, we are going to have, as always, Peter McNeil starting it off for the Southern Stingers and Alex Harden starting it off for the Western Wolfpack. Both of these guys have had great first halves to the season. We'll see how they do to start off the second half here tonight. Heading into the starting lineups for the Southern Stingers. The Southern Stingers are going to be without Cole Blevins tonight. Colin McCanney will be here. Peter McNeil, as always, will be here as well. Jordan Rice is here. And Brendan Davis is making a return for the Southern Stingers tonight. We will see how he will do at the plate and in the field tonight. And for the Western Wolfpack, Alex Harden will be leading the way for the Wolfpack. Thomas Blayhouse is going to play tonight. We were concerned for some availability issues with Thomas Blayhouse, but he will be here. Josh Bergevin will not be playing tonight. Brian Hewlett will play. And Tyler Clout is going to be late, but he will be here tonight.
Gone! Grand slam! Gap, what a play! Deep! Gone! Deep! Deep! Gone! Grand slam! The Stingers take game 2 in the gap, what a play! What a play! Peter McNeil!
And I'm here with Peter McNeil, captain of the Southern Stingers. Peter, you know, last season in the AWA, you really struggled on the mound. You had a 9 ERA after the first half. This half of the season, you have a 4.68 ERA. We know how well you play in the second half of the season. Last year, you finished second in the Cy Young Award. What are we going to see out of you in the second half this year? Are we going to see the unconscious Peter McNeil playing incredibly well on the mound in the second half? What are we going to see?
I think so. We're a second half team, you know. I mean, we just always pick up in the second half. We already got some guys who are up in their BA. So, you know, I think we're just going to, you know, we're going to take off the second half again, get some wins.
Perfect. Love it. Well, Peter, you have Brendan Davis back in the lineup tonight. Brendan hasn't been great at the plate this season, but he also hasn't had that many games that he's played in. How good is it to have Brendan back in the lineup tonight, and what can we expect to see out of him?
I think he's going to play well tonight. I mean, he took some vacation time. I think he got his head right, you know, and I think he's just going to come back out here and he's going to, you know, he's going to be the Brendan of old. So I think, I think he's going to do well.
There we go. Well, Peter, you heading into this game tonight, you're only one game back of the Wolfpack for second place in the American League, and you're right in it for first place in the American League as well. I mean, you're in a great spot in the second half. You might be in last place right now, but what can we expect to see out of the Stingers? What's the game plan heading forward? Are we going to see your great pitching in the second half, and who can we expect to rely on at the plate in the second half as well to get you guys to the #1 spot in the AL?
Yeah, I mean, I hope, you know, we're just going to win games. You know, it's going to be all of us. It's going to take all of us, not one person. You know, I mean, you know, it's going to take all of us doing what we do and winning these games. And, you know, right in the spot we want to be right now at this point in the season, and you know, I think we're going to be okay.
There we go. Hey, Peter, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And I'm here with Alex Harden, captain of the Western Wolfpack. Alex, you had 2 dingers in your last series against the Cyclones, bringing your total up to 4 home runs on the year. You've been quiet at the plate thus far in the first half compared to last season. You were very loud, hitting a lot of dingers last season. This season only have 4. What can we expect to see out of you in the second half?
Yeah, I really got to pick it up, you know. Definitely not where I want to be in terms of hitting, but I think it's also a testament to the level of talent that we have in the league now that I'm not doing as well. That gives credit to the pitching and the better hitters that we have, but I'm definitely looking to pick it up, and I think I can continue to do that as the season goes on.
Love it. Hey, Alex, you guys are coming off a sweep from the Cyclones. Cyclones swept you last week. It was a tough series for you guys. What can we see out of you in the Wolfpack tonight? How are you going to bounce back against the Stingers?
Yeah, losses happen. Obviously we don't want it, but it gives us an opportunity to get better and, to kind of reset. And I think we're going to bounce back today. I think so.
Perfect. Hey, well, Thomas Blehaus is going to play for you tonight. There was availability concerns. We didn't know if Thomas was going to be able to make it to the game tonight, but he's going to be here. How important is it having him in your lineup tonight? How important is he going to be to your guys' success?
Well, I mean, he's the best hitter in the league. Can't really replace that.
Hey, mic drop. There it is. Hey, Alex, good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Is that clicker over there? Welcome back, everybody, to another AWA matchup. Tonight we have the oldest rivalry in our league going on tonight. We have the Western Wolfpack taking on the Southern Stingers. It's going to be a great matchup tonight. Happy 5th of July to everybody as well. We hope everybody had a great 4th, a safe 4th, and we're just going to get right into some action tonight between the Southern Stingers and the Western Wolfpack. Heading into tonight, we have for the Southern Stingers, Brendan Davis is making a return to the Stingers tonight in their lineup. I was talking to Peter McNeil before the game, and he is excited to have Brendan back in the lineup. Brendan taking a little bit of a vacation, but back in the league. Stingers are happy to have him back. Thomas Blehaus will also be playing tonight for the Wolfpack. He had some availability concerns tonight. We didn't know if he was going to play, but Thomas is here, and Alex, very happy to have him here. As Alex said in his interview earlier in the stream, that Thomas is the best hitter in the league, and to be honest with you, I might have to agree with him. Thomas, very good player. It's going to be exciting to see him play tonight. Alex Harden will be starting it off on the mound like always for the Western Wolfpack. Alex had a great first half of the season. Since we had the All-Star game last Wednesday, this is the first game of the second half of the AWA season. Alex had a great first half. We'll see if he can bring it into the second half after the All-Star break. Jordan Rice is going to lead it off for the Stingers to start the game. And whenever you guys are ready, we can get it going. Play ball. And Alex misses with the first pitch outside to start the game. 1-0 the count. What? I got the gun. Second pitch misses 2-0. There's nobody on, nobody out in the top of the first of game one. That's 3 straight balls from Alex Harden. 3-0 is the count. That pitch connects for strike 1. 3-1. And that connects as well. 2 straight strikes from Alex Harden. 3-2 is the count to Jordan Rice. 3-2 on the way. Misses outside, and Alex Harden walks Jordan Rice to lead off the game. Colin McCanny will hit second for the Stingers tonight, and he is going shoeless. I don't know about that one, Cotton. We'll see how it pans out for him. The shoeless Colin McCanny at the plate will take ball number 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch connects. 1-1 the count to McCanny. That connects as well. 1-2. Alex starting to find it after walking the first batter of the game. Strike 3 gets him. Hits the top of the strike zone for strike 3. Alex Harden is having that fastball work for him tonight. And he gets the shoeless Colin McCanny looking. Peter McNeil is going to step up to the plate. Peter has 6 home runs in the AWA this season in the first half. Peter, very much a second half player. We'll see how he does in the second half, both on the mound and at the plate as he takes strike 1, 0-1. Swinging at the second pitch for strike 2, 0-2. It's Peter McNeil. Stingers have a runner on, score is 0-0 in the top of the first. As that's behind him, the count goes to 1-2. 1-2 the count. That misses low, bringing the count to 2-2. 2-2 to Peter McNeil. So that's high, and the count will move to 3-2. 3-2 on the way. Strike 3 got him swinging. Alex Harden's second strikeout of the inning. And there's now 2 outs in the top of the first for Brendan Davis, who's making his return tonight. Brendan been a little quiet at the plate this season, but he hasn't played in very many games. Stinger's happy to have him back. We'll see if he can come back with a bang tonight as the first pitch misses to Brendan Davis outside, 1-0. Second pitch misses outside as well, 2-0. Count to Brendan Davis. That pitch connects for strike number 1, 2-1. To Brendan. That pitch connects as well, 2-2. Alex dotting up the strike zone. That misses low, 3-2 full goes the count. 3-2 full on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone for strike 3, and that's Alex Harden's third strikeout of the inning. He strikes out the side. Alex walked the first batter in Jordan Rice, but strikes out the next 3. Alex Harden has it going early for him and the Wolfpack to start off the second half of the season. Yeah. Also, this is dead. There's no more battery. Thank you, Jake. We were talking earlier before the game. Peter McNeil really struggled last season in the first half of the season. He had a 9 ERA for the Stingers last year. Peter had an incredible second half as he finished second in the Cy Young last season. Peter doing much better this season. He's a 4.6 ERA to begin the first half. We'll see how he does in the second half, as Peter McNeil is very much a second half type of player. For those of you with us on TikTok, please go ahead and check out our YouTube channel. The link for that is in the bio. We got our YouTube live stream going on over there.
Just went 12-1.
Overall, a better viewing experience over on the YouTube. There's a scoreboard and multiple camera angles, player stats, and interviews. Overall, better viewing experience. Go check it out over on our YouTube channel. Thomas Blayhouse wants me to let everybody know that he has a Twitch going on. Thomas, very good at MLB The Show.
Hey, no free clout.
He recently just went 12-1 in Battle Royale on MLB The Show. Check out Thomas's Twitch. Alex Harden will lead it off for the Wolfpack. Start the bottom of the first. First pitch misses out. Second pitch hits. 1-1, the count to Alex Harden. Swinging at that pitch will bring the count to 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0 in game number 1. Alex fouls that off to stay alive.
Hey, is that other one a warning or no?
No. Misses there for a ball on the curve. Alex fouls that off.
There's an L screen in the way. You would have made it otherwise.
Nobody on, nobody out for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the first. 2-2 is the count to Alex Harden. Alex swings again at the high curveball from Peter McNeil. Count will remain 2-2. 2-2. And that's in the air. It did not hit the tree. It's not foul, but it hit. It hit
That was just 8 bark.
the tree branches. And that's going to be a foul ball. Peter ran into the tree. Always giving maximum effort in Peter McNeil. 2-2 on the way. Misses high and outside for ball 3. 3-2 full to Alex Harden. He's had a great quality at bat. Making Peter McNeil throw quite a few pitches. He got the... Yeah. 3-2. Hits him, and that's a walk. Alex Harden, great quality at bat for the Wolfpack to start the game.
How many pitches on that one?
And he works a walk off of Peter McNeil. There's now a runner on first for the Wolfpack. Aaron Schofield is going to be hitting in the 2-hole for the Wolfpack. As the first pitch from Peter McNeil. It's the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Schofield fouls that one off. 0-2 now the count. He did not go. That's a ball 1. 1-2 the count to Aaron Schofield. That misses inside. 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Swinging strike 3. Peter McNeil. His first strikeout of the second half. And Peter looking effective thus far in game number 1 for the Stingers. Thomas Blehaus, who was called the best hitter in the league by his captain, Alex Harden, in the pregame interview, is now stepping up to the plate. Thomas has 8 home runs on the year as that first pitch misses high to Thomas for ball 1, 1-0. Thomas fouls that one off. Count is now 1-1. There's 1 out in the bottom of the first, runner on first for the Wolfpack. Thomas fouls that one off for strike number 2. 1-2 goes the count. And that's crushed to Colin McCanny, and he is going to beat Thomas Blehaus out for the out. The shoeless Colin McCanny making plays in the field.
So you'll get one number, and sometimes you get a second, but it's like...
There's now 2 outs for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the first. They have a runner on second for Brian Hewlett. Brian hitting 4 for the Wolfpack tonight. First pitch from Peter connects for strike 1. That hits the top of the zone for strike number 2. 0-2 the count to Brian Hewlett. And the curveball is going to get underneath Peter McNeil, and Brian's going to beat it out. Alex is going to be safe at third. And there's now a runner on first and a runner on third for the Wolfpack, and Bobby Murphy is going to step up to the plate for the Wolfpack. 0-0 to Bobby. First pitch will miss inside to Bobby for 1-0. Second pitch misses outside for 2-0. And And that pitch hits the strike zone for strike 1, 2-1. Count to Bobby Murphy. Pitch misses outside, 3-1. Bobby has hit very well in the AWA since he has come into the league, and he works a walk.
Nice.
The bases are now loaded for the Wolfpack, and Alex Harden is going to come back up to the plate in this inning. Alex had 2 home runs in his last series against the Cyclones. The Wolfpack did get swept. They're now sitting in the number 2 spot in the American League. But Alex, we'll see what he can do here. That first pitch misses outside, 1-0. That's in play to Colin McCanny, the shoeless Colin McCanny, and he makes his second play of the inning, and the Stingers get out of the first with no runs given up. The score will remain 0-0 as we head into the top of the second. And Jordan Rice will be leading it off for the Southern Stingers. Again, just wanted to let all of you know who are with us on TikTok, we do have a YouTube live stream going on our YouTube channel. The link for our YouTube is in the bio. Go check it out. Overall, a better experience over there. There's a scoreboard and multiple camera angles. Go check it out. We're getting ready for the top of the second in game 1 of the 3-game series between the Western Wolfpack and the Southern Stingers. Score is still 0-0. Peter McNeil and Alex Harden have been pitching great in this game so far. Alex has 3 strikeouts so far in the game. Peter has 1. 0-0 on the way to Jordan Rice as he fouls that pitch off for strike 1, 0-1. That pitch misses inside for ball 1. 1-1. There's nobody on, nobody out in the top of the second. Swinging at that pitch for strike 2, 1-2. Jordan Rice. And that's in play. Aaron Schofield can't make the grab on the slow roller, and Jordan Rice beats it out. Those are tough plays to make, but Jordan gets on for the Stingers to start the top of the second. And Colin McCanny, the shoeless Colin McCanny, comes up to the plate. He watches that first pitch for ball 1. Swinging at the high cheese for strike 1. Colin McCanny appears to be playing this game shoeless, and it sounds like he's going to be playing the whole series shoeless. That pitch was low for ball 3. The count is 3-1 to Colin McCanny. And that pitch just misses the outside part of the strike zone. And Colin McCanny draws the walk. The Stingers now have runners on first and second with no outs for Peter McNeil. Peter has 6 home runs on the season and been hitting very well for the Stingers in his last couple of series. 0-0 on the way to Peter McNeil as that hits low for ball 1. That misses outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Peter McNeil. That's crushed deep, gone! Peter McNeil with a 3-run blast. And the Stingers are now leading 3-0 in the top of the second. We were talking about it at the beginning of the game. Peter McNeil is the best second-half player in the AWA, and he's showing why here tonight with a 3-run blast in the top of the second. He gives the Stingers the lead in game 1. Brendan Davis is going to come back up to the plate for his second at-bat of the game. Brendan had a little bit of a vacation for the Stingers' last few series, but they're happy to have him back. So the count is now 1-1 to Brendan Davis. Nobody on and nobody out the top of the second. Stingers leading 3-0 from a Peter McNeil 3-run home run. 1-2 on the way to Brendan Davis. Misses outside. Will bring the count to 2-2. 2-2. Misses, and Brendan Davis is going to bring the count to 3-2. 3-2 to Brendan. Hits low for ball 4. Jordan Rice is going to come back up to the plate. The Stingers have a runner on first. Nobody out in the top of the second of game 1. Score is 3-0 Stingers off a Peter McNeil 3-run home run. 0-0 on the way to Jordan Rice. That's deep, but it's going to stay in the yard and it's going to fall. And that's going to be a long single for Jordan Rice. His second single of the inning. And the Stingers will have runners on first and second. Nobody out for the shoeless Colin McCanny. Fouls the first pitch off for strike 1, 0-1. That pitch misses outside, 1-1 to Colin McCanny. That missing outside as well, 2-1. 2-1 on the way. Third straight pitch missing outside, 3-1 to Colin McCanny. And that's ball 4. And the Stingers are now going to have bases loaded for Peter McNeil, who steps back up to the plate. He already has a 3-run blast in the inning. Peter is the best second half player in the AWA, and he is showing why he is tonight. 1-0. Now the count to Peter. Swing at the outside pitch for strike 1, 1-1. Swing at another outside pitch for strike 2, 1-2 to Peter McNeil. 1-2 on the way. And that's deep, and it's going to just one-hop the fence, and Brendan Davis is going to score, and that's going to be an RBI single for Peter McNeil. Bases will remain loaded. And the Stingers are now up 4-0 with no outs in the top of the second. And Peter McNeil has 4 RBIs in the inning. Stingers are leading 4-0. Brendan Davis coming back up to the plate. Will take the first pitch outside for ball number 1. 1-0 to Brendan. So that pitch misses low.
It went from here, it went from left to right. That had to have been left. That went from left.
It was a strike. 1-1 the count to Brendan Davis. Hard to make the announcing call from behind the plate up here sometimes, as it's hard to see. As that's in play, Alex is going to tag Jordan Rice out for the out. There's now 1 out in the inning. The Stingers will still have the bases loaded. Jordan Rice is going to come up to the plate. 1 out in the top of the second. 4-0 Stingers are leading. And as I was saying, Chad, it's hard to make a call when the pitch hits the bottom of the zone there from behind the plate, as I'm up at a high angle, and it's kind of hard to see the bottom of the zone, so we do the best we can when we're making the calls. Score is 4-0 in the top of the second of game 1. Peter McNeil has a 3-run home run as well as an RBI single. He has all 4 RBIs for the Stingers. First pitch to Jordan misses for ball 1, 1-0. As Jordan fouls that one off behind home plate for strike 1. 1-1 here to Jordan Rice. Fouls that one off. Strike 2, 1-2. That pitch misses low. 2-2. Bases are loaded for the Stingers. In the top of the second, 1 out. Swinging for strike 3, and the Wolfpack needed that one, as there's now 2 outs in the top of the second, and shoeless Colin McCanny will come back up to the plate. Colin is the only AWA player I've ever seen play shoeless in a wiffle ball game, so this is a sight to see tonight.
This is going to be an every at-bat.
Yeah. What are shoes?
0-0 to Colin McCanny. As Colin looks at strike 1. 0-1. That pitch misses high for ball 1. 1-1. Just missing outside. 2-1. To shoeless Colin McCanny. 2-1. Swing there for strike 2. 2-2. Stingers leading 4-0 in the top of the second. Strike 3, Alex Harden. Second strikeout of the inning. And the Wolfpack get out of it, but 4 runs come home for the Stingers. All RBIs coming from Peter McNeil. He had a 3-run home run in that inning, as well as an RBI single. And the Stingers are leading 4-0 as we're heading into the bottom of the second of game number 1 of this 3-game series. Again, just a reminder to all of you over on TikTok, go check out our YouTube live stream we have going on our YouTube channel. The link for that's in the bio. Overall, a better live streaming experience over there. We have a scoreboard and multiple camera angles, as well as player stats. Go check it out. Aaron Schofield will lead it off for the Wolfpack. First pitch to Schofield will miss outside. Second pitch just misses as well for ball 2. That one behind Schofield for 3-0. And that pitch hit the outside part of the strike zone for strike 1. That hitting low for strike number 2. 3-2 full is the count to Aaron Schofield. 3-2 full. Misses high, and Aaron Schofield draws a walk for the Wolfpack to lead off the bottom of the second. Thomas Blayhouse coming up to the plate. With a runner on. First pitch to Thomas misses low. 1-0. Thomas fouls that one off behind home plate for strike 1. 1-1. Thomas Blayhouse. The curve missing for Peter outside. 2-1 goes the count. And that's popped up into the air, and it's going to get it. It's going to fall in foul territory as Colin McCanny and Peter McNeil were trying to communicate over there on the first baseline. And they weren't able to make the play. 2-2, the count will go to Thomas Blayhouse. As that one hits him for ball 3, 3-2. And that pitch will miss outside, and Thomas Blayhouse draws another walk. Thomas has been walking quite a bit lately for the Wolfpack. Thomas not normally somebody who walks, but in the last few series for the Wolfpack, he's walked quite a few times. The Wolfpack are now going to have runners on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the second for Brian Hewlett, as he's going to foul the first pitch off his foot for strike number 1. Oh and 1. As that pitch misses high for ball 1. 1-1. 2-1 goes the count. 3-1 now to Brian Hewlett. Again, the score is 4-0 Stingers in the bottom of the second. And Brian Hewlett draws another walk for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack now have the bases loaded for Bobby Murphy. Bobby, the tying run, coming up to the plate. Again, the score is 4-0 Stingers in the bottom of the second. Peter McNeil has all 4 RBIs, as that is going to be a foul ball down the third baseline for strike 1 to Bobby. Did not get past the line out there to go into fair territory. That pitch misses inside for ball 1. Great pitch from Peter there on strike number 2. 1-2 to Bobby Murphy. Bobby fouls that one down the third baseline. The count will remain 1-2.
Bobby, how'd you do that?
Fast hands from Bobby Murphy. And Peter gets him on the curve for strike 3. Stingers will now have an out, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Bases loaded for Alex Harden. As the first pitch to Alex connects for strike 1. Alex having kind of a quiet start at the plate for the Wolfpack to begin the 2021 season, as he was, and that's deep. Alex bat flips, but it goes to the deepest part of the park, and that's just going to be an RBI single for Alex Harden. That's a fail for Alex Harden as he bat flipped it, but it's an RBI single for the Wolfpack, and they get 1 in. The score is now 4-1. And Aaron Schofield will come back up to the plate as he takes the first pitch and the second pitch for balls. 2-0 to Aaron Schofield. 3-0. 3 quick balls to Aaron Schofield from Peter McNeil. And Aaron Schofield is going to take the 4-pitch walk. And that's going to be an RBI for Aaron Schofield on the walk. And the Wolfpack are going to get another run in, and the score is 4-2 Stingers in the bottom of the second. There's 1 out in the inning. We got a fail from Alex Harden a couple of batters ago. He bat flipped on an RBI single. Thought it was gone. He hit it to the deepest part of the park in left center, and it stayed in the yard. First pitch to Thomas Blehaus, misses low. He fouls that one off behind home plate for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Thomas Blehaus. And that's crushed to Jordan Rice. It gets past him. Brian Hewlett's going to score. Alex Harden's going to score, and Aaron Schofield is digging, and he's going to score. That's going to be a 3 RBI double for Thomas Blehaus. And the Wolfpack now take the lead at 5-4 in the bottom of the second. Thomas Blehaus, a 3 RBI double for the Wolfpack. First pitch to Brian Hewlett is in there for strike 1. That's high, 1-1. Holds there for ball 2. 2-1. Swinging at the high cheese for strike 2. 2-2 to Brian Hewlett. 2-2 on the way. Curve misses inside for Peter McNeil. 3-2 full, the count goes. Thomas Blehaus with a 3 RBI double, giving the Wolfpack the lead in the bottom of the second. Scores 5-4 Wolfpack in game 1. 3-2 to Brian. Swinging for strike 3, and Peter got him on the curve. Great pitch from Peter McNeil for the second out of the bottom of the second. Bobby Murphy coming back up to the plate. Bobby will take that inside for ball 1. That pitch hitting the strike zone for strike number 1, 1-1 the count to Bobby Murphy. Wolfpack have a runner on second, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Wolfpack leading 5-4. That pitch hitting the strike zone as well for strike 2. And Bobby with the quick hands fouls it off down the third baseline. And that will keep the count 1-2. 1-2 on the way. Gets him for strike 3. Peter McNeil with 2 consecutive strikeouts to end the inning, but the Wolfpack get 5 in the second. Thomas Blehaus with a 3 RBI double, giving the Wolfpack the lead again. And the score is 5-4 as we head into the top of the third of game 1 of the 3-game series. For everyone with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. We got a YouTube live stream going on over there. If you want to see multiple camera angles, player stats, interviews, music, and everything else and more, go check out our YouTube channel. Got a better broadcast production going on over there.
Right.
Trying to find some balls here as we get ready for the top of the third. Been a close battle between the Stingers and the Wolfpack, who have the oldest and longest rivalry in the AWA. And this game has been close. Peter McNeil is going to lead it off for the Stingers in the top of the third. Peter had a 3-run home run in the second, as well as an RBI single, and he has all 4 RBIs for the Stingers thus far. He did not go on that one for ball 1. He held. We looked down to third baseline to appeal, and it did turn out that Peter went on that one. 0-1 will be the count to Peter McNeil. Curve misses for Alex Harden for ball 1, 1-1. That pitch misses low as well. 2-1 the count goes, as there's nobody on, nobody out in the top of the third. That pitch is high for 3-1. 3-1 on the way. Misses outside, and Peter McNeil works a walk for the Stingers. And that'll bring Brendan Davis the go-ahead run up to the plate. See what Brendan can do here, as he's missed quite a few games. Missed the last few series for the Stingers. 1-0 to Brendan Davis. That pitch misses low, and Brendan now has a hitter's count of 2-0. 3-0, and I gotta imagine Brendan will have the green light on 3-0. Good pitch from Alex Harden there for strike 1, 3-1. That pitch connecting as well for strike 2, 3-2 full the count goes. Strike 3 to Brendan Davis, and that's another strikeout for Alex Harden in the game. I don't know the total strikeouts he has in this game off the top of my head, but I know it's quite a few. He's got 6 strikeouts in the game. Alex Harden been cooking so far. 0-0 to Jordan Rice, and that's popped up in the air. Aaron Schofield is underneath it, and he's going to make the play for out number 2. The Stingers now down to their last out for shoeless Colin McCanny. That hit the bottom of the strike zone for strike 1, 0-1. Count to Colin. Swinging at the slider for strike 2. Peter McNeil, the tying run at first. That hits Colm on the knee for ball 1. 1 and 2 the count. Strike 3. Alex Harden's 7th strikeout of the game, and the Western Wolfpack will take game number 1 of the 3-game series, 5-4.
7 of the 9 were Ks.
7 of the 9 outs were Ks for Alex Harden. He was cooking
Yeah, that's 125.
in the first game back after the All-Star break for the Western Wolfpack.
Wait, did the All-Star game happen?
Yeah, it happened on Wednesday. Who won? National League. The National League is the Enforcers, the Pilots, the Nighthawks. So, not you guys. Score, I think it was 9-8. Yeah, it was a good game. Jack Blayhouse walked it off. Yeah. It was a 1 6-inning game. The first ever 6-inning game. Anyways, for those of you wondering, we're talking about the All-Star game that we had last Wednesday. We will be having a YouTube video coming out for that. We don't know the exact date that it will be coming out, but it will be coming soon, so you'll be able to check out all of League's best talent in a YouTube video coming soon to our YouTube channel. But the Western Wolfpack are going to take game number 1 of this 3-game series 5-4. They scored all 5 of their runs in the 2nd inning. Peter McNeil had a 3-run home run and an RBI single for the Stingers. He had all 4 RBIs for the Stingers in game 1. But Thomas Blayhouse had a 3 RBI double, which ultimately put the Wolfpack ahead of the Stingers in the bottom of the 2nd inning of that game. And the Wolfpack will now be going in to game number 2, looking to take the series. Again, we're getting ready for game number 2 of the 3-game series between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. For everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. We ultimately have a better live streaming experience going on over on our YouTube. You can check that out by going to the link in the bio. And ultimately we have multiple camera angles, player stats, and player interviews. And honestly, anything that you could really want on a live stream for Wiffle Ball, we have over on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. It's a good experience over there. Jordan Rice will be on the mound for the Southern Stingers in game 2. Jordan been a very good pitcher for the Stingers since he made his debut a couple of series ago. Peter very happy that he has Jordan as his number 2. Pitching is essential in this league, as the Pacific Pilots have really seen that, sitting at 5-10. They have struggled with their pitching this year, the worst record in the league, but you can get that pitching, you will be good to go. And the Cyclones, who have the best 1-2 punch in the league, currently have the best record in the AWA. Jake Oliver's out there throwing some high heat in between games. Might have to get the gun out for him. Colin, can you hand me the speed gun? See how fast Jake Oliver's throwing. Oh, we're not going to get to gun him, as we're going to have to start game number 2 a lot faster than we anticipated. We'll get Jake out there again in between games 2 and 3, see if we can gun him, see how fast he can throw. Out there on the mound, Jake Oliver, captain for the Eastern Enforcers, has played very well for the Enforcers. He was an all-star. Hopefully we'll get some more action from him in between games. But anyways, as we're getting ready for game number 2, Alex Harden, as always, will lead it off for the Wolfpack. Jordan Rice will be on the mound.
You got somewhere to be? Oh, okay.
0-0 will be the count to Alex Harden. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the 1st of game number 2. Western Wolfpack took game 1 5-4. 0-0 to Alex. We'll miss outside for ball 1. 1-0. And that's in play. Peter McNeil is going to overthrow. The ball gets past Colin McCanny, the shoeless Colin McCanny. And Alex Harden reaches on the air from Peter McNeil. And Aaron Schofield will come back up to the plate. 1-0 to Aaron Schofield. Knuckleball hits Aaron Schofield on the back for strike 1. 1-1. And that's foul ball off the Quackenbush down the third baseline.
Which is our fair foul? That would have. Yeah, but that would have went past the bag.
To clarify, if it's in fair territory, I don't know why everyone just decided to hit the bush that's foul. If it's in fair territory, get it before third base, whatever. If it lands in fair territory before, it's gonna be a ball. Let's write that down.
That's what just happened.
Yeah, we
Solid foot fair.
Hey, Jack, that was like a foot fair. And then it went to Jack, that was a foot fair.
and that's going to be a foul ball for Aaron Schofield. The count will go to 1-2. There's no outs in the top of the first. That knuckle missing inside to Schofield, 2-2.
We're trying to win a championship here.
I got the count wrong, chat. My apologies. That was ball 4 to Aaron Schofield. And he draws a walk for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack now have runners on first and second. For Thomas Blehouse, no outs. That one missing outside for ball 1. And that's crushed deep, gone.
Yeah, ball.
Thomas Blehouse's 9th home run on the year will give the Wolfpack the lead early. 3-0. Western Wolfpack in game number 2. Thomas Blehouse blasted that one out to right field over the Strong Opinion sports sign. Brian Hewlett, number 4 for the Wolfpack, comes into the box, and he rips that up, and he's going to get out. Good play from Peter McNeil. As Brian Hewlett ripped that one back up the middle, and Peter McNeil made the great play, playing right behind the bag at second for the first out of the inning. There's now 1 out, nobody on for Bobby Murphy. That one fouled off for strike 1. 0-1 to Bobby Murphy. Bobby swinging there for strike 2. 0-2. That misses inside for ball 1. That one missing high. 2-2. The count to Bobby Murphy. Nobody on, 1 out. Strike 3. Hits the top of the strike zone, and that's Jordan Rice's first strikeout of the game. Second out for the Stingers. And the score is 3-0 Stingers in the top of the first. Thomas Blehouse with a 3-run home run for his 9th of the season. And Alex Harden coming up to the plate with nobody on. 0-0 on the way to Alex. So that one hit low for ball 1.
I thought it hit here.
As it was a strike. 0-1.
Okay.
And that's in play. Jordan makes the clean play for out number 3. And the Stingers get out of the inning, but they gave up 3 thanks to a Thomas Blehouse 3-run home run. And the Wolfpack leading early here as we head into the bottom of the first, 3-0. Jordan Rice will lead it off in the 1 spot again for the Stingers. Brian Hewlett will be pitching game number 2 for the Wolfpack. So we're trying to get a couple of roster changes going. Okay, it's good right now. Again, for all you with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube live stream that we have going on. The link for that is in the bio. Go check it out for a better live streaming experience. As we're getting ready for the bottom of the first. On the way to Jordan. Jordan fouls the first pitch off behind home plate for strike one, 0-1 to Jordan Rice. That missing outside for ball one. 1-1. That's in play to Alex Harden, and Jordan is going to reach first, as I was in the gap between Alex and Bobby out there on the left side of the infield. Hard play for the both of them, and Jordan's going to reach with a single to start off the bottom of the first for the Stingers. Colin McCanny, the first shoeless player at the plate. As that one connects for strike one. 1-1. That missing outside. 2-1. Stingers have a runner on first. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. So that pitch misses outside as well. 3-1. The count to McCanny. Count goes to 3-2 full. Three-two full. Misses high, and Colin McCanny draws a walk. Runners on first and second for Peter McNeil. Peter had a 3-run home run in game number 1 for the Stingers. Another opportunity to do that here in game number 2. Peter McNeil has 7 home runs on the year. 3 behind the home run leader in the AWA. As that first pitch misses low for ball 1. Second pitch misses high for ball 2. 2-0 on the way to Peter McNeil. Swinging at the low and outside pitch for strike 1. 2-1 goes the count to Peter McNeil. That pitch misses inside.
I'm trying.
3-1 on the way. Misses outside, and that's a walk. Brian Hewlett has now walked the last 2 batters. And Brennan Davis coming up to the plate with the bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom of the first. The Wolfpack are leading early here in game number 2. Scores 3-0. 0-0 to Brennan Davis. As that pitch will miss outside. Second pitch misses inside for ball 2. And that pitch misses outside, and that'll be 3 straight balls to Brennan Davis. 3-0 the count. On the way. Misses, and that's gonna walk in a run for the Stingers. Score will now go to 3-1 Wolfpack. And Brian Hewlett has now walked in the last 3 batters he's faced. Jordan Rice will step into the box. First pitch to Jordan Rice will miss low for ball 1. Strike one, 1-1 the count. So that pitch misses outside. Stingers have the bases loaded in the bottom of the first of game 2. And that's popped up into the air. Aaron Schofield's underneath it, and he makes the grab. And that's the first out for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the first. Bases will remain loaded. Score is 3-1 Wolfpack. And Colin McCanny will now step into the batter's box. Oh, on the way to Colin McCanny. We'll miss outside for ball number 1. That pitch missing outside as well for ball 2. Stingers have the bases loaded. 1 out in the bottom of the first of game 2. 3-1 the score. That pitch missing inside, and 3 straight balls to Colin McCanny, and Brian Hewlett been struggling to find it here early in the bottom of the first. And that's hit up into the air, and Alex Harden makes the grab for the out. And there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the first for Peter McNeil. Peter already has a home run today in game number 1. He had a 3-run home run for the Stingers. Score again is 3-1 Wolfpack in game 2. First pitch swinging from Peter McNeil. 0-1. Time given. What? You're good. 0-1. Count to Peter McNeil. The bases loaded in the bottom of the first of game 2. Score is 3-1 Wolfpack. As that pitch misses outside again. Brian Hewlett struggling to find the zone. 2-1, the count goes. Brian has not been able to hit the outside part of the strike zone here in the bottom of the first. Peter fouls that one off for strike 2. Count goes to 2-2. Two and 2, the count to Peter McNeil. 2-2. The count to Peter McNeil. In the bottom of the first of game 2, score is 3-1 Wolfpack. 2-2, Peter McNeil. Two on the way. And that's in play down the third baseline of Bobby Murphy. He's going to bobble the ball. And 1 run will come in for the Stingers. That's an RBI single for Peter McNeil. And the score is 3-2 Wolfpack in the bottom of the first. Brendan Davis coming up to the plate. Oh, the count here to Brendan Davis, making his return in this series for the Stingers. Pitch 1 missing outside for ball 1. That hitting low for ball 2. Two-0 on the way. That pitch will miss Low and outside, 3-0 to Brendan Davis. And Brendan Davis, Brian Hewlett walks Brendan. That'll walk in a run for the Stingers. And the score is now tied in the bottom of the first at 3-3. Jordan Rice coming up to the plate. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Count to Jordan Rice.
We're still inside. We got buzzers.
1-0. That misses outside. 2-0. Count to Jordan Rice. Stingers have bases loaded. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Score is tied 3-3. That pitch was fouled off. Count is 2-1. 2-1. And that's crushed deep. Gone. Jordan Rice grand slam. And the Stingers are now leading 7-3. So we head into the top of the second as the Stingers will reach the run limit for the first inning, scoring 7. And what a hit from Jordan Rice on the grand slam, line drive home run to deep center. And the Stingers needed that. Jordan Rice helping himself out with that grand slam. And again, the score is 7-4 Stingers as we head into the top of the second of game number 2. Again, just another reminder for everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. We got our link to our YouTube in the bio. Go check it out. We have a YouTube live stream of these games going on over there. Ultimately, a better live streaming experience. There's a scoreboard and everything over there. Please go check it out. It's ultimately a better way to watch these AWA games. Colin McCanny. Again, we talk about it a lot, but Colin McCanny is the only AWA player we've ever seen to play shoeless in a game. First pitch from Jordan Rice. It's the outside part of the strike zone for strike 1. That pitch misses. 1-1 the count. That pitch hits Schofield again. 2-1. And that's high. 3-1. Knuckleball misses outside. And Aaron Schofield draws another walk for the Western Wolfpack. Jordan Rice puts the first runner on for the Wolfpack. And Thomas Blehaus, who already has a 3-run home run in the game, comes back up to the plate. And that's crushed deep, gone. Thomas Blehaus, the first pitch he sees in that at-bat, crushes it to deep left center for his second home run of the game. 10th on the season. And the score is now 7-5 Stingers. Thomas Blehaus has 10 home runs. He's tied the league leader in Mark Campanaro for most home runs in the league this season, and Thomas Blehaus has played significantly less games than Mark Campanaro. He has been a force so far this season. 0-0 to Brian Hewlett. Will hit him for ball 1. And that's crushed. Gets past Peter McNeil. And Peter still almost made the play, but Brian beats it out for a single. It's a single for Brian Hewlett in the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack now have a runner on first, no outs in the top of the second for Bobby Murphy. First pitch missing low. Second pitch missing outside. 2-0. Bobby Murphy. Missing high and inside. 3-1. That hit the top of the strike zone for strike 2. 3-2 full to Bobby Murphy. As the score is 7-5 Stingers in the top of the second. Three-two full on the way. Missing outside, and Bobby Murphy with a walk. Wolfpack are going to have runners on first and second with no outs in the top of the second for Alex Harden. Oh, on the way to Alex. He fouls the first pitch off into the screen for strike 1. Fouls the second pitch off for strike 2. Alex Harden has 4 home runs in the AWA this far this year. Alex was one of the league leaders in home runs last season, and he's been a little quiet on the year so far. We'll see how he does in the second half, as that ball outside brings the count to 3-2 full to Alex Harden. 3-2 full is the count. Again, the score is 7-5 Stingers in the top of the second of game number 2. 7-5. Jordan Rice walks Alex Harden, and the bases are now loaded for Aaron Schofield. Aaron Schofield has drawn quite a few walks on the day. See if he can put one in play here. That one hits him on the back for ball 1. And that's in the air down the third base line. It did not hit the tree, and Brendan could not make the play as it hit one of the mini trees over on the third base line, and Brendan was not able to make that play. 1-1 Schofield. Knuckleball misses for ball 2, 2-1. And that's popped up into the air. Peter McNeil is underneath it, and he makes the play. Brian Hewlett's going to hold at third. And the bases will remain loaded. There's 1 out now in the inning, and Thomas Blehaus, who has 2 home runs in the game already. 1 home. As that one misses high. 1-0, Thomas Blehaus. And that's crushed deep. Gone! Thomas Blehaus' 3rd home run in the game. And that's a grand slam. Wow. Thomas Blehaus takes the home run crown away from Mark Campanaro, as he now has 11 home runs in the AWA this season. 3 in the game so far. He's got a grand slam, a 2-run home run, and I believe a 3-run home run as well. Thomas Blehaus putting on another show for the Western Wolfpack. The Wolfpack will reach the run limit for the second inning, and we have had nothing but offense going on in game 2. The score is now 9-7 Wolfpack. We head into the bottom of the second. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Thomas Blehaus has all 9 of the RBIs for the Wolfpack. I think so. I think you have all 9. He's got all 9 RBIs for the Wolfpack. And this is the second time this season that Thomas Blehaus has done something like this in an inning. Aaron Schofield is going to be making his AWA pitching debut in this inning for the Wolfpack. Getting a couple of warm-up pitches in. Again, for everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. The link for that is in the bio. For an overall better live streaming experience, please go check out our YouTube channel. You won't regret it. Aaron Schofield, again, will be making his pitching debut for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the second of Game 2. Brian Hewlett struggled in the first inning for the Wolfpack as he started game number 2 for the Wolfpack on the mound. He gave up 7 runs in the first inning, and Alex Harden decided to make the managerial decision to pull Brian Hewlett and put in Aaron Schofield for his debut. Colin McCanny leads it off for the Stingers in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Schofield misses high, 1-0. That connects for strike 1, 1-1. That was 41, it said, so I didn't get it. And that's outside for ball 2. It said 41, but that was it didn't get it.
Yeah, it's probably twice
3-1 the count to Colin McCanny. Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. And that misses outside for a walk.
Well, I like the effort.
Yeah, we're good on the camera. Stingers now have a runner on first. Nobody out for Peter McNeil. Oh, on the way to Peter. So that misses outside for ball 1. That hits him there for ball 2. Yeah, just when you see it go, if it's a strike and it's fast, just tell me. Peter, that's in play. It gets past the play line, and Peter's safe over at first, and Colin McCandy's going to advance to third.
I don't care if he was safe or out. That was a sick play.
That was a good play from Aaron Schofield, as he didn't know if that was going to stay fair or foul.
If there wasn't a hesitation there, then he would have been out.
As it was going to stay in play, and Aaron Schofield almost got Peter there. Now runners on first and third for the Stingers, and Brendan Davis coming up to the plate with nobody out in the bottom of the second. First pitch misses outside. Second pitch hitting the bottom of the zone for strike 1. 1-1. That pitch missing high. 2-1. Three and 1. Count now to Brendan Davis. Swinging for strike 2. 3-2 full. 3-2 full on the way. Misses low and outside. And that's a walk for Brendan Davis and the Stingers. Bases are loaded for Jordan Rice. There's no outs in the bottom of the second. And the score is 9-7 Western Wolfpack. And Thomas Blehaus has all 9 of the Wolfpack's RBIs on the day so far in Game 2. Oh, to Jordan Rice. That missing inside. Jordan Rice has a grand slam in this game already. Opportunity to do it again here. So that pitch misses low. 2-1 to Jordan Rice. 3-1 now the count. Oh, Jordan swinging right there for strike 2. And that misses low, and that's going to bring in a run for the Stingers. Score is now 9-8. Wolfpack. Again, we're in the bottom of the second, no outs. And Colin McCanny at the plate with an opportunity to drive in a few runs for the Stingers. 0-0 to Colin McCanny. That pitch misses high for ball 1. Second pitch missing high as well for ball 2. 2-0 on the way. That misses outside, 3-0. Yeah, just let me know if when he hits a strike. We'll 3-0. Misses outside, and that's going to bring in another run for the Stingers. And that's going to tie the game at 9-9. Schofield in his debut is struggling to find the zone for the Wolfpack as he's walked in a few runs in the inning. Might be some of the debut nerves for Schofield out there on the mound.
Hey, it's back in our Peter. You got it. No.
0-0 to Peter McNeil. Swing at the high fastball for strike 1. One and 1. Count to Peter McNeil. That pitch missing low. 2-1. That going behind Peter for 3-1. Bases loaded. Stingers need this to go. And that's crushed down the third baseline into the Quackenbush foul.
That's consistency. Is it 55 4 times in a row?
Huh?
Is it 55 4 times in a row?
Really?
That's consistency.
That is consistency. 3-2 full to Peter McNeil. And that's in play to Bobby Murphy. He's going to make the clean grab, but everybody's going to be safe. And that's going to be an RBI single for Peter McNeil and the lead for the Stingers as they're now leading 10-9 in the bottom of the second. No outs still in the bottom of the second for Brendan Davis. Oh, on the way. The Ephus hits Brendan for ball 1. And that's fouled off down the third baseline. Strike 1. No outs for the Stingers in the bottom of the second. Score is 10-9 Stingers as this game has been nothing but offense. 1-1 to Brendan Davis. Pitch missing high. 2-1. Schofield. Aaron Schofield is, and that's in play past Schofield. And Schofield's not going to make the play at first, and Jordan Rice is going to score for the Stingers. They're going from station to station out there. The bases will remain loaded. And the score is 11-9 Stingers. And now what we're saying happened is the overthrow from Aaron Schofield went out of play, and the runners are awarded 1 base. So the Stingers will get another run in. Brendan will be awarded second, Peter will be awarded third, and Colin McCanny is going to score. So the Stingers will get 2 runs on that overthrow from Aaron Schofield. And the score now goes to 11-9 Stingers. As that pitch misses outside, Jordan Rice. That's crushed, but in foul territory. Bobby could make the play, couldn't get there. Runners on second and third for Jordan Rice in the bottom of the second. The pitch missing high. What?
That's probably over the back.
Yeah. I think that's 3. And that missing outside for ball 4. And the Stingers now have the bases loaded again for Colin McCanny. Aaron Schofield is in his pitching debut for the Wolfpack currently, and he is struggling to find the zone. Score is 12-9 Stingers. 1-1 the count to Colin McCanny. That hits him for ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 on the way. Misses low. Count goes to 3-1. 3-1. Fouls that one off for strike 2. 3-2 full. Stingers have scored 5 runs in the inning already. A walk here would walk in the 6th run and end the bottom of the 2nd for us. Is that gets away from Schofield. That'll walk in a run for the Stingers. Stingers get 6 in the inning. And the score for the Stingers increases to 13-10. 13-9. Thirteen to 9 is the score as we head into the top of the 3rd. Thomas Blehouse has all 9 RBIs for the Wolfpack in this game. He has been an absolute beast thus far. He has 3 home runs already in the game. Thomas Blehouse has 11 home runs on the year, and he takes the home run crown in the league currently. Again, for those of you with us on TikTok, go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. If you want to see a better live streaming experience, go check out our YouTube channel. Getting ready for top of the 3rd. Brian Hewlett will foul the first pitch off for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1. Knuckle connects for Jordan Rice, hitting the top of the zone for strike 2. And Brian Hewlett fouls that one off. Count will remain 0-2. Two on the way. Hits him for ball 1, 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the 3rd. Wolfpack are trailing by 3 runs. The score is 13-10 Stingers. And that's crushed up the middle. Brian Hewlett is going to reach on a single to start the top of the 3rd. Bobby Murphy coming up to the plate for the Wolfpack. 0-0 for Bobby. That pitch misses inside. Camera's still good. Bobby fouls that one off. Strike 1, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Is fouled up in the air. Jordan Rice is trying to make the play behind home plate, but couldn't get there in time, and that'll be strike 2. Count is 1-2. Wolfpack need at least 3 runs in this inning to keep playing. Knuckle misses high to Bobby Murphy. Swinging at strike 3, and that's a strikeout for Jordan Rice. Stingers are 2 outs away from taking game 2. Score is 13-10. Stingers leading. Alex Harden will come up to the plate with a runner on first. And that misses low for ball 1. One 1-0 to Alex Harden. And that's popped up into the air. Jordan Rice makes the play for out number 2. And the Wolfpack are now down to their last out in game 2. Aaron Schofield at the plate. 1-0. Now the count to Schofield. Schofield fouls that one off. 1-1. There's 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. As that pitch misses low for ball 2, 2-1. 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Wolfpack have a runner on first. They're trailing 13-10. 3-1. Counting out Aaron Schofield. And that's up in the air. Jordan Rice is going to make the play, and the Stingers take the game. Great play from Jordan Rice to end the game, and the Stingers take game 2, total score of 13-10. And the series is now tied as we head into game 3. Winner will take the series in game number 3. Wolfpack won game 1, score of 5-4. And the Stingers win game 2, score of 13-10. Jake Oliver, as promised, is going to get back out there and throw some high heat in between games 2 and 3. We're going to clock him. Got to go get the speed gun. See how fast he can throw. Hold on. As fast as possible. All right, see what Jake Oliver can do here. See how fast he can throw. Got the gun going. That pitch hit 80. 80 on the gun on the fastball. 75 on the riser. Pretty good speed. Pretty decent speed. Sinker. 77. Right, just misses the zone. Camera's still good. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thomas trying to get a lift in between games. Trying to get a lift in between games. 80. That was the fastest. Oh, also, what time is it? Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready for game number 3 of the 3-game series between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. The 3-game series is currently tied 1-1. Wolfpack took game number 1, score of 5-4. The Stingers just took game number 2. Score was 13-10. And the winner will take the series in game 3. And we'll be getting game number 3 started soon. If those of you were looking in between games 2 and 3, we had Jake Oliver out there, captain of the Eastern Enforcers, throwing as fast as he could on the mound. He hit 80. He only threw 3 pitches. I believe it was 80, 75, and 77 were the results. Not too shabby for Jake Oliver. Again, getting ready for game 3 here. Alex Harden will be back on the mound for the Wolfpack. Alex Harden had 7 strikeouts in game 1. 7 of the Wolfpack's 9 outs in game 1 were strikeouts from Alex Harden. That's impressive. Alex was throwing quite a few chairs out there, you could say. Jordan Rice will lead it off again for the Stingers in game 3. 0-0 to Jordan Rice. The first pitch will be in there for strike 1. And that's up in the air. Did not hit the tree, and Schofield bobbles the ball and is unable to make the play.
I mean, it did make the tree.
Count is 0-2 now to Jordan Rice.
Yeah.
Oh, did it hit the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was hit the tree for a foul. 0-2 is the count. And that's in play to Alex Harden, and he's going to just throw to first. And he can't mix a bad throw to first, and Jordan Rice is going to get second on the overthrow. The routine play to Alex Harden, which should have been the first out of the inning, turns into a two-bagger for Jordan Rice. Stingers now have a runner on second for Colin McCanny. First pitch is in there for strike 1 to Colin. Second pitch connects as well for strike 2, 0-2. Curve misses for ball 1. Fastball misses inside, ball 2. Strike 3, Alex Harden, another strikeout on the day. First of game 3. There's now 1 out for the Western Wolfpack in the top of the first, and Peter McNeil is going to step up to the plate. 0-0 to Peter. That hits him for ball 1. That was at you.
That was on purpose.
Great rivalry here between Alex and Peter McNeil. That's in there for strike 1, 1-1. 1-1 the count. This is inside, 2-1. Got 1 out here in the top of the first of game 3. Runner on second for Peter. 3-1 the count goes. 3-1. Peter swinging at the outside pitch for strike 2. 3-2 full. Peter fouls that one off into the strike zone. Count will remain 3-2. On the way to Peter McNeil. And that's in play to Aaron Schofield. Aaron bobbles the ball, and Peter is going to get to first base. And the Stingers now have runners on first and second with 1 out for Brennan Davis. On the way to Brennan. First pitch missing high for ball 1. 1-0. Pitch missing low. 2-0. That pitch hitting the top of the strike zone on the inside corner for strike 1. Brendan chopping at the ball for strike 2. He didn't know if he wanted to swing or not on that one. 3-2 full the count goes. Brennan Davis. Strike 3. Alex Harden on the fastball, gets him looking. And that's Alex's second strikeout of the game. Second of the inning and second of the game. There's now 2 outs in the top of the first. Stingers have runners on first and second. Jordan Rice at the plate. And that's in play to Alex, and he's not going to make a play as he was thinking about tagging Brennan out there, but decided to hold on to the ball instead. And everybody's going to be safe for the Stingers. And there's now bases loaded for Colin McCanny. First pitch hitting the outside part of the strike zone for strike one. That pitch is fouled off for strike two. Curveball misses outside. Ball one. That pitch missing inside. Count will go to 2-2. 2-2. Misses high, 3-2. 3-2 full with the bases loaded. Misses, and that's going to walk in a run for the Stingers. And the Stingers will take the early lead in Game 3. Score is 1-0. Peter McNeil stepping back up to the plate in the top of the first. Bases loaded. We'll see if the Stingers can drive in some runs early in Game 3. Oh, on the way to Peter McNeil. Swinging at the high cheese. Strike one. 0-1. That one's fouled off behind the plate for strike two. 0-2. Swinging strike three, and that Alex Harden strikes out the side. That's 3 strikeouts for Alex Harden in the first inning. But the Stingers did get 1 run, and the score is 1-0 as we head into the bottom of the first of Game 3. Again, winner takes the series in Game 3 for the Stingers and the Wolfpack. Wolfpack won Game 1, 5-4. Stingers won Game 2, 13-10. And Stingers are now leading 1-0 early in the bottom of the first of Game 3. Aaron Schofield will lead it off for the Wolfpack. Peter McNeil on the mound again for the Stingers. And the first pitch at the bottom of the first is going to be low and inside for ball one. Second pitch missing high and outside, ball two. Third pitch high and inside, ball three. And Peter McNeil is going to start off Game 3 with a 4-pitch walk to Aaron Schofield. Aaron Schofield leading it off for the Western Wolfpack as Alex Harden has elected to change up the lineup a little bit. Alex normally the leadoff hitter for the Wolfpack, but in Game 3 he's decided to put himself in the number 2 spot. Aaron Schofield led it off for the Wolfpack. 0-1 is the count to Alex Harden. And that's in play in the gap. Schofield's digging for 3. He's going to get there, and Alex Harden is going to... Schofield digs home, and he gets there. Great hustle from Aaron Schofield. And that's a RBI double for Alex Harden. As the score is now 1-1 in the bottom of the first. No outs for Brian Hewlett. First pitch swinging for strike one. Second pitch outside, 1-1. That pitch is fouled off. Right in front of the camera for strike two. Curve misses outside. 2-2. Strike three on the curve from Peter McNeil. Gets him. There's now 1 out in the inning for the Stingers. Runner on second and Alex Harden for the Wolfpack, and Bobby Murphy comes up to the plate. Score's tied 1-1. in the bottom of the first of game 3. First pitch to Bobby Murphy misses for ball 1. Second pitch misses as well for ball 2. Third pitch hits him as Peter is not finding the zone. As he hits the zone there for strike 1. Not finding the zone as well as he did in game 1. And that pitch misses high. And a walk for Bobby Murphy. Wolfpack now have runners on first and second, 1 out. 1 out in the bottom of the first. Score is 1-1. Aaron Schofield up to the plate. As that pitch misses low. 1-0. Fouls that one off for strike 1. 1-1. That pitch hitting the low part of the strike zone for strike 2, 1-2. Curve missing just over Aaron Schofield's head. 2-2. Swinging strike 3 on the curve from Peter McNeil, and that's his second strikeout of the inning for the Stingers. There's now 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Scores 1-1. Wolfpack have runners on first and second. And Alex Harden comes up to the plate, who already has an RBI double in the inning. And as we're trying to collect some balls and we have a break in the action, I just wanted to remind everybody over on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. The link for that is in the bio. We got a YouTube live stream going on. We're streaming these games over there. Overall, a better experience where you have multiple camera angles and a scoreboard. Go check it out. 0-0 to Alex. That'll miss outside on the curve for ball 1. Second pitch connecting for strike 1. Alex swinging just about anything. 1-2. Hits him. 2-2. Misses low. 3-2 full now to Alex Harden. And that pitch misses outside for a walk. Wolfpack now have bases loaded. Brian Hewlett up to the plate. Again, there's 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Game 3. Scores tied 1-1. First pitch to Brian Hewlett, misses outside. And that's popped up into the air, and Peter's under it to make the grab for out number 3. And the score will remain 1-1 heading into the top of the second. TikTok, everybody with us on TikTok, thank you again for the continued support. We appreciate everybody coming and hanging out on the live stream on our TikTok, but please go check out our YouTube live stream that we have going on over on our YouTube channel. You can see a better production over there, multiple camera angles, player stats, and everything over on our YouTube channel. First pitch to Brennan Davis is in there for strike 1. 0-1. One and 1 the count to Brennan Davis. Misses outside, 2-1. Alex Harden has 3 strikeouts in the game thus far. He has 10 total strikeouts on the day combined between the games 1 and 3. Count is 3-2 full to Brendan Davis, and that misses outside for a walk. Alex Harden has had some walks today, but other than that, he's been lights out on the mound. Again, he had 7 of the Wolfpack's 9 outs were strikeouts that Alex Harden had in Game 1. He's got 3 strikeouts already in Game 3. We're only in the top of the second. 0-0 to Jordan Rice. And that's up in the air. Schofield's underneath it, and he makes the grab for out number 1. And there's now 1 out in the top of the second. Runner on first, and Colin McCanny at the plate. Swinging at the inside pitch for strike 1. 0-1. Swinging at the high pitch, 0-2. Curveball misses outside, 1-2. That hits the zone for strike 3, another strikeout for Alex Harden. And he has 4 strikeouts in the game. And we're only in the top of the second. Alex Harden been very effective in the strikeout category today. Peter McNeil stepping up to the plate. 0 to Peter. First pitch is low. Second pitch, Peter is swinging at the high cheese. Strike 1. Second pitch is outside for 2-1 as our production crew is telling people to start swinging. We're sick of all the walks. 2-1. That pitch is fouled off. 2-2 even. To Peter McNeil. Misses outside. And that's crushed down the third baseline. Foul, and the count will remain 3-2. To Peter McNeil. Scores 1-1 in Game 3. Strike 3, Alex Harden. Another strikeout, his 5th strikeout of the game. And the Wolfpack get out of the second inning with no runs given up. Scores 1-1 as we're heading to the bottom of the second. Another reminder to everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. If you're wondering where to go to see our YouTube, we got a link for our YouTube channel in the bio. Go check it out. Overall, a better streaming experience over on our YouTube. Multiple different features over on the YouTube. You have multiple camera angles, stats, interviews, and anything that you could ask for over on the YouTube channel. Go check it out. Bobby Murphy will lead it off for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the second as Peter starts him off with 2 quick balls. 2-0. 3-0 to Bobby. Swinging. Strike 3-1. 3-2 full to Bobby Murphy. And that misses outside, and Bobby Murphy draws another walk for the Wolfpack. We're having some chatter going on with our productions crew and the teams over there on the first baseline. We're noticed quite a few walks in this game, trying to get people to start swinging at pitches as Schofield fouls the first pitch off from Peter McNeil for strike 1. Second pitch missing outside, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And that's in play back to Peter McNeil. He's going to make the easy play at first for out number 1. And there's now 1 out in the bottom of the second for Alex Harden. Alex Harden had an RBI double earlier in the game to give the Wolfpack their only run of Game 3. Score is tied 1-1. First pitch from Peter McNeil hits the inside part of the strike zone for strike number 1. And that's crushed deep. Jordan Rice makes the catch out there in deep left center. And that's the second out of the inning. I think Alex Hard needs to start hitting the weight room as he is not, as his balls are dying out there in the left center. First couple pitches to Brian Hewlett, miss. That's hits the strike zone for strike 1. 2-1. 2-2, even. 2-2 even and Brian Hewlett. Wolfpack have a runner on second, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Score is still tied 1-1. Two even, Brian Hewlett. It's fouled off down the third baseline. Strike 3, got him on the sinker. What a pitch. Peter McNeil got him. Stingers get out of the inning, no runs given up. Score will remain 1-1 as we head into the top of the third. Another reminder for everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. The link for our YouTube is in the bio. Ultimately, there's a lot better streaming features over there on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. First pitch from Alex Harden misses. Ball 1. Brendan swinging at the high pitch for strike 1. And that's in play to Brian Hewlett. He makes the easy grab over there at first base for out number 1. There's now 1 out in the top of the third for Jordan Rice. Score is still tied 1-1. Winner of Game 3 of the 3-game series will take the series. Wolfpack won Game 1 5-4. Stingers won Game 2 13-10. We're looking for a few balls here, have a break in the action. And the score is 1-1. Oh and 0 is the count to Jordan Rice. First pitch misses low, 1-0. And that's crushed deep. Jordan Rice, home run! Off the foul pole, down the third baseline, and that's gone. Jordan Rice. He gives the Stingers the lead late in the game in the top of the third, and the score is 2-1. Stingers needed that one, and Jordan provided. What a shot from Jordan Rice. First pitch to Calm is strike. Second pitch is a ball, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Misses low. 2-1. 2-1. Swinging from Colin McCanny. 2-2. 3-2 full now the count. And that misses low and inside to walk Colin McCanny. And there will remain 1 out in the top of the third. For Peter McNeil, there's a runner on first and Colin McCanny. And the score is 2-1 due to a Jordan Rice solo home run off the foul pole. 0-0 to Peter. Swinging the first pitch for strike 1. 0-1. He fouls that one off for strike 2. 0-2. One or two. Count to Peter. Fouls that one off. Count will remain 1-2. Strike 3, Alex Harden. Gets Peter McNeil again. And that's Alex Harden's 6th strikeout in Game 3. Alex had 7 strikeouts in Game 1, and he's got 6 strikeouts in Game 3. Alex Harden racking up quite a few strikeouts in these 2 games he's pitched today against the Stingers. First pitch to Brennan Davis, swinging there for strike 1. Second pitch missing for ball 1. 1-1. 2-1.
Yeah, I think that one that had to be good.
Yeah, I'm sure. 2-2. Count to Brennan Davis. 3-2 now to Brendan Davis. And that misses outside. Brendan Davis will walk. Stingers now have runners on first and second in the top of the 3rd. Jordan Rice coming back up to the plate. He already has a solo home run in the inning. There's 1 out. 1 out. Sorry, my pinky does that. 1 out. No, it's all good. Jordan Rice fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Swinging again, strike 2, 0-2. Curve missing behind Jordan. 1-2 to count. Count goes to 2-2, and the Stingers have runners on first and second. 1 out, and the top of the 3rd scores 2-1 Stingers. Crush deep, Jordan Rice! It's gone! His 2nd home run of the inning is a 3-run blast. And the Stingers are now leading 5-1. 5-1 in the top of the 3rd. Jordan Rice providing the offense for the Stingers in Game 3. Huge last 2 at-bats from Jordan Rice. First pitch to Colin McKinney, hits him on the back for ball 1. Second pitch in there for strike 1. 1-1. Second pitch missing high and outside. 2-2. The count goes to Colin McKinney. 3-2 full now to Colin. Swinging strike 3. And that's another strikeout for Alex Harden, his 7th of the game. No, that was... Wait, was that 3? Sorry, that's my bad. I was saying 1.
I was talking to you and you just ignored me.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you.
Mark's going to bed over here.
Jordan Rice gets 2 home runs in the inning. A 3-run home run and a solo home run to give the Stingers a 5-1 lead heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Wolfpack are chasing 4 in the bottom of the 3rd. Bobby Murphy will lead it off for the Wolfpack. First pitch to Bobby misses High and outside for ball 1. Second pitch misses inside for ball 2. 3 straight balls to Bobby Murphy on the eephus, swinging, and that's strike 1 to Bobby Murphy. And that's low to Bobby Murphy for a walk. Bobby Murphy did not want to swing on that one. Bobby Murphy draws a walk for the Wolfpack. Aaron Schofield comes up to the plate. Score is 5-1 Stingers, no outs in the bottom of the third. That hits the zone for strike 1. Behind Schofield for ball 1, 1-1. Great pitch from Peter for strike 2, 1-2. And that's crushed deep. Oh, it does not go over. What a hit from Aaron Schofield. Wow. That was crushed off the bat from Schofield. But it just stays in the park. The fence over in left field is a little higher over there, and Schofield just misses a line drive home run. Alex Harden stepping into the box, 1-0. 2-0. 3-0. Alex has the Wolfpack's only RBI. Alex fouls that one off. 3-1. Alex has the Wolfpack's only RBI in Game 3, an RBI double. 3-1 to Alex Harden. Is crushed to, and that gets underneath Jordan. Bobby is sprinting home, and he makes it. Bobby reaches home on the air from Jordan Rice. And the score is now 5-2 Stingers. That's crushed off the wall. Schofield's gonna score, and Brian Hewlett gets an RBI single. Score is now 5-3 Stingers. And it looks like Peter McNeil is gonna pull himself from the game, from pitching, and put in Jordan Rice. We're going to take a break in the action so we can put that into the scoreboard, or into the scorecard. Score is 5-3 Stingers. How many outs are there? Hey, Jake. How many outs are there? No outs. The bottom of the third. Score is 5-3. First pitch connects from Jordan Rice for strike 1. Second pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-1. Bobby's swinging at that pitch for strike 2. Hits him, 2-2 the count. Brian Hewlett is the tying run at first. Bobby Murphy is the winning run at the plate. 3-2 full. And that's crushed down the third baseline. Alex Harden scores, and that's an RBI single for Bobby Murphy. What a hit from Bobby Murphy, scoring 1 for the Wolfpack. And the score is now 5-4 Stingers. In the bottom of the third, Brian Hewlett the tying run at second, Bobby Murphy the winning run at first. There's still no outs in the bottom of the third. Aaron Schofield could win it here for the Wolfpack. 1-0. 2-0. Aaron Schofield had a rope down the third baseline off the wall. Just missed a home run his last at-bat. And that's gets past both Peter and Brendan. Brian's going to score, and Bobby's going to hold up at third. Brian, the tying run comes in, and the score is now 5-5. Game is tied. Bobby is the winning run, just 60 feet away. Alex Harden up at the plate. First pitch connects. Alex Harden, no outs in the inning. Knuckle misses. 1-1. Alex Harden looking to walk it off for the Wolf Pack. 2-1. 2-1 on the way. Knuckle misses again. 3-1. Bobby Murphy again is the winning run 60 feet away for the Wolfpack. And that's outside for ball 4. Alex Harden draws the walk, and Brian Hewlett will now have the opportunity to win the game for the Wolfpack and take game 3 and the series. Stingers are shifting Brian Hewlett right now. First pitch in there from Jordan Rice. It's a strike. 0-1. And that's deep, crushed, gone! Walk-off home run, Brian Hewlett. Walk-off grand slam for Brian Hewlett, and the Wolfpack take game 3 and the series. Brian Hewlett on the stutter step. What a home run for Brian Hewlett. I believe that's his first on the year. What a way to do it for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack win game 3. Score of 9-5, and they take the series. Game 1, Wolfpack won 5-4. Game 2, Stingers won 13-10. And the Wolfpack take game 3 in walk-off fashion thanks to a walk-off grand slam from Brian Hewlett. And they take game 3 9-5. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today for Stingers Wolfpack. Please come tune back in on Wednesday. We're going to have another game. Come check it out on Wednesday. We appreciate everybody watching. Thank you again. And we hope everybody has a good night.